now 89 seconds to midnight. This is the closest the world has ever been to midnight. In setting the clock closer to midnight, we send a stark signal. Because the world is already perilously close to the precipice, any move towards midnight should be taken as an indication of extreme danger and an unmistakable warning. Every second of delay in reversing course increases the probability of global disaster. The countries that possess nuclear weapons are increasing the size and role of their arsenals, investing hundreds of billions of dollars in weapons that can destroy civilization many times over. Meanwhile, arms control treaties are in tatters, and there are active conflicts involving nuclear powers. The world's attempts to deal with climate change remain inadequate, as most governments fail to enact the financing and policy initiatives necessary to halt global warming. Advances in an array of disruptive technologies, including biotechnology, artificial intelligence, and in space, have far outpaced policy, regulation, and a thorough understanding of their consequences. All of these dangers are greatly exacerbated by a potent threat multiplier: the spread of misinformation, disinformation, and conspiracy theories that degrade the communication ecosystem and increasingly blur the line between truth and falsehood.
Balance of nuclear power. I want to ask if anybody...
2024 was the hottest year on record, unleashing devastating climate shocks that destroyed lives and livelihoods across the globe. The only effective response is for nations to work together, which is why it is so alarming that President Trump has signaled his intention to withdraw from the Paris Agreement. In this crucial year for climate action, we urge all other signatories to double down and reaffirm their commitment to meeting the Paris goals.
Would like to comment on the administration's moves regarding strategic defense investment?
There is hope. I mean, we certainly believe that the clock can be moved back, and there are many actions that can be taken. Our concern is that over the past year, those actions are not being taken. But as you've mentioned, there are many specific things on all the areas that we cover where there could be clear progress.
Atomic Bomb Survivors Organization, Nihon Hidankyo, and
the world is sort of forgetting the horrors of nuclear weapons, that there's this presumption that that's in the past and that it's no longer a concern. And I think many people around the world are worried because these weapons still exist. They're still poised to annihilate the planet in a matter of minutes.
If there were any conversations about changing the time in the last week since inauguration?
I think for many of the things that seem most alarming from the last week or have gotten so much attention, we're going to wait and see. But we'll continue to monitor over the weeks and months ahead, and if we need to change the clock, we will.
Saturday said he would consider rejoining. What role does the World Health Organization play in biosecurity?
The World Health Organization serves as an expert and the leading authority really on protecting societies across the globe from infectious diseases. When infectious diseases occur, the World Health Organization works very closely with governments, particularly the U.S., in identifying not only how to protect communities and societies across the globe, but also treatment modalities for hospitals, testing modalities for laboratories. And so the role that the World Health Organization plays in biosecurity is significant, and we want to see continued support of those efforts by the U.S. as well as other nations. Thank you.